Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another playthrough of Mage Knight. Today we're going to be playing with Goldyx. Norwas is going to be the dummy player. We have two blues and a red in the source, and we get Guardian Golems, Thugs and Udum Swordsman as our initial unit offer. For advanced actions we have Pure Magic, Dodge and Weave and Heroic Tail. And then for our spell offer we have Charm, Possess, Flame Wall, Flame Wave and Call to Arms, Call to Glory. We can draw our initial starting hand of 5, so 3, 4 and 5, and we get Rage, Promise, Swiftness, March and Stamina. And I think here for tactics we're probably going to go with planning and come over towards the village here, and then see what's in the Mage Tower, and then yeah, we'll make a decision there. I'm kind of in two minds about whether to come over this way, given that there's so much move cost in the desert during the day, or maybe head up towards this village and then explore and see what we get. I'm actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm probably more tempted to go up towards the village here, but the Mage Tower and maybe getting a spell is pretty appealing here. Let's I think yeah, let's go with planning, and we'll come over to the village and maybe we can recruit the thugs. Yeah, we'll do that. So dummy player then is going to take number 2, so they're getting Rethink. That's out of the game. They're going to go first here, so we'll move that, and they go 1, 2 and 3. It's a red, they don't go again. Back to us. I think for us we will play Stamina with the blue, one of the blues in the source, for a move of 4. That's going to get us there. We'll see what's in the Mage Tower. It is 5 ice attack, ice resistance and 6 armor. That is nasty. Okay, so let's go with March for another move 2, and we'll come into the village. We'll end our turn there. That's a black, and then we have 3 left in hand. We'll draw another 3 for planning, and we get Stamina, Swiftness and Will Focus. Dummy player then 1, 2 and 3. It's a red, they don't go again. Back to us, and I think for us, let's pillage the village. We'll lose 1 reputation. We'll get 2 cards. And we get Crystal Joy and Tranquility. Okay, so we can probably want to go, we don't have access to a green here, unfortunately. I mean, we could go with Crystal Joy and gain crystal of any color to our inventory. So maybe let's do that with the blue, and we will take a green into our inventory. And then yeah, let's I guess leave our turn there. So that's a blue. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in hand. And yeah, dummy player then 1, 2 and 3. It's a red, they don't go again. We'll pillage the village again, and we get Rage and Mana Draw. That's another reputation lost. And now I think for our move we can go with, let's play Mana Draw to use 2 dice from the source. We'll play Stamina with the blue, so that's a move of 4, and then we can play Swiftness for a move of 6. That's enough to get us into the Mage Tower. We'll lose another reputation, and we are going to take 3 wounds into hand here. So 1, 2, 3, and then we can use Rage with the red in the source for an attack of 4, and Rage for an attack of 2. That's enough to take him out. So we'll get 5 fame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going to level up. We get a shield token. We do get a spell as well. These are getting re-rolled, and it's gold and a black. And so we have 4, 5, 6, 7 in hand. We can also play Tranquility to heal 2, so we'll get rid of 2 wounds there, and then we're left with 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So we will draw, well, first let's take our rewards. I think I'm going to take Flame Wall here. Yeah, let's go with that. We could go with Charm as well. And then we could maybe recruit the Guardian Golems. But I think, no, let's go with Flame Wall. It's just such a powerful spell. And then the new one is Expose, Mass Expose. So, and then for our level up, we are getting a skill, and the choices are either heal 2, or we can play a card sideways. I think I'm going to take the healing one. It's really a great skill to have. And then that's, I think, it's leadership skill for Norowas. For our advanced action, I think I can't really turn down Dodge and Weave here. It's such a great card. So they advance, and then we get In Need as the new one. We have 4 here, so we'll draw another 2, and we get Dodge and Weave and Flame Wave. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a green. They get 1 more back to us. So I think here we can use, let's use our skill for heal, to heal that, and then we can use Will Focus with a gold from the source to power in our Promise for an influence of 7, and then we'll play Swiftness sideways for an influence of 8. We are -1 on the reputation track, and then we can recruit the Guardian Golems here. So yeah, do that. This gets re-rolled. It is a green, so these get discarded. We still have 2 in hand, so we will draw back up to 6. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and we get March, Threaten, Improvisation, and Determination. The dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. They're going to declare end of round on the next turn back to us. I think we probably want to take on this Orc here, and we'll level up again. So yeah, we will engage the Orc in combat. We are going to probably play Dodge and Weave, reduce his attack by 2, so he's down to 1 attack, and then we'll play Threaten sideways for a block of 1. That's enough to fully block him. We did not take a wound, so we get attack 1. So we need 4 more points of physical attack, and we can use Determination and the Guardian Golems for an attack of 2 each. So yeah, that is all we will do in this phase. We've defeated him. We gain +1 on the reputation track and +3 fame, 1, 2, 3. So we do level up. We get another command token. And then these are getting discarded. We have no more cards to draw. So the dummy player declares end of round. And then we are going to probably want to, let's use the March for a move of 4. And then play Improvisation and discard Flame Wave for a move of 7. So we can get here, and that's going to be 5 move, and then we can explore this tile. So the 5, and then explore, and we get tile number 9. So right next to another Mage Tower, which will go face up. And there's a keep and a dungeon as well. So the Mage Tower first is going to be, so 2 ice attack, paralyze, and ice and physical resistance with 4 armor. And then the keep goes face down, and we have a dungeon as well. So that is all we will do. Planning will go away. That goes back. We re-roll the source. It's white, blue, and red. The unit offer is getting refreshed. We renew our unit, and the new units we get are Northern Monks, Utum Guardsmen, and the Peasants. So none of those can be recruited in a Mage Tower. They're going to take Pure Magic into their deck. These advance, and the new one is Blood of Ancients. They get a white crystal to their inventory for Charm. The spells advance, and the new one is Mana Bolt, Mana Thunderbolt. And then we can shuffle up and go on to the next round. Okay, so we can draw up to our hand limit of 5. We'll refresh that. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we have March, Swiftness, Determination, Tranquility, and Dodge and Weave. And I think here we could probably go for the Mage Tower if we can. If we take Preparation and we search for our spell, so we can get Flame Wall. so that should work well against that Mage Tower. So we'll go with that. The dummy player then takes number 6, so sparing power is out of the game. And we are going to go first this turn. We can, let's see, we can play March and Swiftness for a move of 4, gets us into the Mage Tower. We lose a reputation. And let's play Dodge and Weave to reduce one enemy attack by 2, so he is successfully blocked. And then we can play Flame Maw with a red from the source for a fire attack of 5. We do have 1 from Dodge and Weave as well, so that's more than enough to defeat him. We get 5 fame for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not quite enough to level up. This gets re-rolled and it's a gold. And then we can get our reward, and I think I'm going to choose probably Mana Thunderbolt here. The new spell is going to be Space Bending, Time Bending, and we have 2 left in hand, so we will draw up to 5, 3, 4, 5. We get 1 shield token on the Mage Tower there, and the cards we get are Crystal Joy, Stamina, and Mana Bolt. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue, they get 2 more, 1 and 2. I think for us, we probably want to get moving over this direction, so we'll go for Stamina for a move of 4. And we will use that to move 2 there and then explore this tile, and it is tile number 12. So we're right next to a monastery. It's the first monastery on the board. There is an orc as well, so we'll place the orc face up, and it is 3 physical attack, 4 divide with 3 armor, and then the monastery advanced action is going to be Mana Storm. And then so here, I kind of want to go to the monastery and maybe pick up Mana Storm here for 6 influence. That's quite a strong card to have. We could also try and get the Northern Monks there, maybe probably the Northern Monks. I think they're the only one that can be. How are we gonna do this then? We could play Tranquility to draw a card. I mean, we have a move of 4. We would need 3 more, so we would need to play 3 sideways here, which I don't really want to do. So maybe we wait. We'll end our turn there. Re-roll this. It's a black. Oh, that's not good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We get 1 more, and it is March. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a red. They don't go again. Back to us. And here, I think let's play Tranquility to draw a card, and we get Threaten. So we can play probably. We could go with March for move 2, and then Crystal Joy and Determination sideways for a move of or maybe just Crystal Joy sideways for a move of 3. Yeah, we'll do that, and that'll get us into the monastery. Kind of wondering whether to play Determination sideways and then use Crystal Joy to get a white crystal to our inventory. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll play Determination sideways. We'll play Crystal Joy, pay a mana of any basic color to gain a crystal of that color to our inventory. So we will gain a white to our inventory here. And then I think we could discard another non-wound card to take that card into our hand, but I kind of want to keep Threaten here because it's our influence card, and probably want to keep Mana Bolt as well. So we will just leave that. Reroll this. It's a red. These get discarded, and we have 2 in hand. We'll draw 3. So 1, 2, 3, and we get Swiftness, Mana Draw, and Improvisation. Dummy player that goes then with 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue. They get 2 more. So 1 and 2. Back to us. And I think here we can engage this orc in combat. So they are doubly fortified. So we can just assign the damage to our guardian golems here. They are physically resistant with 3 armor, so they are not going to get harmed. And then we can play Improvisation and discard probably Mana Bolt for an attack of 3. That's enough to take them out. We get +1 reputation and +3 fame, or 2 fame, so 1, 2, just enough to level up. These get discarded, and we have these 3 left in hand. We are getting a skill, so we get a choice of, the motivation. I'm taking that. It's having the extra cards is key. Then we have Norwas's co-op skill. Here I think I'm going to take Heroic Tale. That gives us some influence to try and recruit here. And then we get Ambush. So that's fine. We have 3 in hand, and we draw another 2. So, and we get Will Focus and Heroic Tale. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue. They're going to declare end of round on the next turn. I think I will flip this. Yeah, I'll flip our motivation to get a green token and 2 more cards. And we get Promise and Rage. So I think here we will use the green with Will Focus, and we're going to use Heroic Tale. So we'll get Influence 6 + 3 is 9, and then we can play Threaten for 2, that's 11, and then we can play Promise 2, that's 13, and then Rage Sideways is 14. That is enough to offset our 1 on the reputation track. We'll spend 7 and 6, so we'll pick up the Northern Monks for 7, and then Mana Storm for 6. So that's a total of 13 + 1 that we need to offset our reputation. We have 14 as well, so that goes into our deck. This gets discarded, and we are discarding these and drawing up to our hand limit. So we have 2 in hand here, and then we can draw 3, 4, and 5, and we get Stamina, Rage, and Mana Storm. Dummy player declares end of round, and I think for us, we are going to, let's choose a mana die in the source that is showing a basic color, gain a crystal of that color. So we will gain a red into our inventory, then immediately re-roll that die and return it to the source. So this gets re-rolled, it's a gold, so that doesn't help. And then we can use Stamina for a move of 2 to explore here, and it's, okay, so tile number 3. Right next to a village, and there's a keep on the far side, so that goes face down. And then we still have 2 here. Kind of wondering whether we should, so we have 2 more tiles to get out before we can, so we probably want to come up this way, maybe explore there, go into the keep, and then we can get a core tile here. So we can, let's use this for move 2 to get to the village, and then another. Okay, so we'll draw up to our hand limit of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we get Dodge and Weave, Improvisation, Flame Wall, Stamina, and Mana Bolt. And I think here I'm kind of tempted to go into this dungeon actually, so we probably should have moved in there last turn instead of the village. But yeah, let's go with Great Start, and we'll get 2 cards, and we get Stamina and Mana Storm. Dummy player is going to take number 6, so we're going to go first here. These are out of the game, and I think here let's go with Stamina for move 2, and probably Stamina for move 2 we'll enter the dungeon. So we'll night rules are apply, and we'll get a brown enemy, and we get so 6 physical attack, paralyze, and 4 armor. We can't use our units, and I think here we can just use, let's use Mana Bolt with the blue in the source, and then we can pay white from our inventory for a ranged ice attack of 6, which is enough to take him out in the ranged and siege attack phase. So we get 5 fame, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are left with 4 cards in hand. And yeah, we'll end our turn there. Reroll this, it is a blue. We are going to get a reward for that. So gold and black is a spell, anything else is an artifact. So we're getting an artifact, and we get a choice between Amulet of the Sun and Banner of Fortitude. So gain a gold mana token if played during the night. Forests have their move cost reduced to 3, and we can use gold mana. And you reveal garrisons of nearby fortified sites and ruins as if it were day. Or Banner of Fortitude, assign this to a unit you control. Once a round, when the unit is about to get wounded, flip this card to ignore the wound and any additional effects from it. The unit can still only be assigned damage once each combat. I think I'm going to probably take Amulet of the Sun. Neither of those are particularly attractive, but yeah. Okay, so we'll get a shield token on that. And then we are drawing up to our hand limit of 5, so we have 4 here, and we get one more, and it's Amulet of the Sun. Dummy player goes 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue, they get 2 more, 1 and 2. I think for us, we'll use Improvisation with a red from the source for a move of 5, and we probably discard. Let's. I guess we can discard Amulet of the Sun with that. So that's a move of 5. We'll get 3 here, and then we can explore this tile here, I think. So yeah, we will. Okay, so tile number 10. There is a keep and a ruins. So the keep goes face down, and the ruins goes face up. And it is a brown and a purple for a spell and 4 crystals. We are going to, I think, end our turn there. We can play Mana Storm, choose a die in the source, showing a basic color. We'll choose green, and we will get a green to our inventory, re-roll that, and it's a gold. We'll end our turn there, discard these 3. This gets re-rolled, it's a gold, and we have 2 in hand, so we'll draw 3 more. So 1, 2, 3, Rage, Promise, and Swiftness. Dummy player, 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue, they get 2 more, 1 and 2. We should have got a white crystal to our inventory for ending on that mine. And then I think here we probably want to, let's go with Swiftness for move 2 and Promise for a move sideways for a move of 3 to get us there next to the keep. It reveals what's in the keep: 2 physical attack with 5 armor and physical resistance. And then I think we'll end our turn there, discard these, and we'll try and get into the keep on the next turn, I think. So we draw 2 more, and we get March and Threaten. Dummy player, 1, 2, and 3. It's a white, they get 2 more, 1 and 2. I think for us, we can. So we're going to need 3 to get in. So we could play March and Threaten sideways for a move of 3. That will get us into the keep. And then, yeah, so we'll do that. We'll lose 1 reputation. They're going to do 2 physical attack, which we can assign to the Guardian Golems. And then we need 5 ice or fire attack, which is efficient. We'll use Flame Wall for fire attack of 5. So that's enough to take him out. So that's 4 fame. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we do level up. We'll get another command token, and we have a shield as well on the keep. This gets re-rolled. It's a gold. We are left with these 2 in hand. Yeah, we'll leave it there. So 2. 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 1 because of our keep, so 7. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we get Swiftness, Heroic Tail, Tranquility, Rage, and March. Dummy player then, 1, 2, and 3. They're going to declare end of round in the next turn. I think for us, we probably want to, let's use our motivation for a green token, and 2 cards. So we get 1, 2, and we get Will Focus and Mana Draw. And I think we probably want to, let's use Tranquility with the green to draw another 2. So we get Determination and Crystal Joy. And then we don't really have, okay, so we have 1 move here. So we will use, I think, probably Will Focus. Or actually, we can just use March for a move of 4 to explore here and here. So yeah, we'll do that. So move this slightly, and the new tile is going to be tile number 6. So there's an orc and a red crystal mine. The orc is going to be face up, and it's 3 physical attack with poison and 5 armor. And then our other 2 points we'll explore this tile, and it is the red city with the Draconum right in front of us. Okay, and ruins on the far side, so the ruins is going to be face up here. And it is 2 orcs for 4 different colored crystals. So we'll put the Draconum on the far side out first, and it is 6 fire attack with brutal, 8 armor with fire resistance, and he is fortified. And then the Draconum in front of us is going to be 6 cold fire attack, brutal, fire and ice resistance, and 9 armor. And then the red city at level 6 is going to be 2 brown enemies and 2 purple enemies. So we have 2 brown and 2 purple, and the red city is going to be all physical attacks or brutal. So we will put this here, I think. Yeah, let's do that. So that is fine. And then we can, do we want to take on this Draconum right in front of us? Let's see. I think we will leave our turn there, and we will take that Draconum out on the next turn when we have access to another die. So blue, dummy player declares end of round. Back to us. I think we will, let's use dodge and weave to reduce, I guess with the gold. So we'll reduce his attack by 4. So he's down to 2 attack. We could just take that. It would mean 2 wounds, but we could heal it straight away. And then, although if we block it, we would be able to, why don't we do this? We'll play mana draw to use a second die from the source. We'll use a blue for a block of 5. So he's blocked fully. That means we get attack 2 from dodge and weave. So we need another 7 physical attack. We can use our northern monks for attack of 3. And then our guardian golems for an attack of 2. So that's a total of 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 2 more. And we can use, I guess, rage for an attack of 2. So that's a total attack of 9, which means he's fully defeated. We could, let's play Will Focus for a green to our inventory. And then I guess we could, I mean, we could go with, yeah, I mean, I think we're going to have to waste Crystal Joy here, unless we went with, instead of using the blue from the source for determination, we could use determination for block 2, rage for block 2. So that would be a total block of 4, which is enough to block his attack of 2 because it's inefficient block. And then we could use Crystal Joy with the blue from the source and gain a crystal of any color to our inventory. So I think we will gain, so we have a white, red, and 2 greens in there. So let's go with a blue to our inventory. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we're left with these 2 in hand. So nothing to do there. These will get discarded. We are getting 9 fame and +2 reputation for defeating that Draconum. So +2 reputation and 9 fame, so 25, 34, so just 1 short of leveling up, which is a bit unfortunate. Fine, so we'll renew them, renew that, re-roll the source, and it is white, green, and blue. So white, green, and blue, and we are renewing the unit offer. And we do now have core tiles on the board, so we are getting elite units. So the heroes, the next is the illusionists, and then the new one is the catapults. Okay, and then we are replacing Crystal Mastery with Blood Ritual. They are taking Blood of Ancients. These advance, and the new one we get is Steady Tempo. They are going to get a white into their inventory for Expose, Mass Expose. The spells advance, and the new one we get is Cure Disease. And then we can shuffle up and go on to the next round. Okay, so we'll draw up to our hand limit of 6 plus 1 for our keep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we get Promise, Tranquility, Mana Storm, March, March, Heroic Tale, and Will Focus. And for tactics here, I think I'm going to choose, let's go with probably, let's try Long Night. And we'll try and get through a bunch of our deck. So I think we'll probably try and recruit the catapults on the first turn here. And then yeah, maybe try and make our way up to the red crystal mine, and see if we can explore these 2 tiles and find a new city. So what's the dummy player going to do? They're going to take number 1, so that's out of the game. They're going first this round. We'll keep that. So they go 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue. They get 2 more, 1 and 2. For us, I think we need 9 influence, so let's use a white in the source with Heroic Tale. For influence 6, 7, 8, and then we can play Tranquility sideways for influence 9. So that is enough to recruit the catapults. And because we use the stronger effect of Heroic Tale, we get Fame +1 and Reputation +1 for each unit we recruit this turn. So Fame +1, Reputation +1, that gets us a level up. We have these 4 left in hand. We'll end our turn there. That gets re-rolled. It's a gold. And actually we could have used, I guess, Mana Storm here. Choose a mana die in the source that is showing a basic color and gain a crystal of that color to your inventory. So we will gain, let's gain a blue. So we'll take a blue into our inventory. That gets re-rolled. So it's a green. Mana Storm goes away, and we are leveling up. So we have a choice of skill, and our choice is between the co-op one and flight. I'm taking flight. That'll be really useful for getting over to the far side there. The new from Norawas is the movement for units, I think. And then for our advanced action, I think I'm going to take Chilling Stare here. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the one I want. These advanced, and the new advanced action is going to be Rush of Adrenaline. And yeah, that is all for this. So we have 3 in hand. We'll draw up to our hand limit +1, so 7. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we get Mana Bolt, Rage, Threaten, and Chilling Stare. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue. They get 2 more, 1 and 2. And then for us, I think we probably want to use Flight, so we can flip it to move to an adjacent space for free, or to move 2 spaces for 2 move points. And I think I'm going to let's use it to move 2 spaces for 2 move points with March. And actually, let's play a move of 4, so we can get to there for 2 move points, and then we would need another 3 to get in there. So let's play another March for a move of 2. Yeah, we'll do that. So that is 2, 4, and we had 6 move points. So we had 4 there, and so we have 1 left, and we can use maybe Threaten sideways for a move of 1. So that's a total move of 2 that we still have. So we can explore this tile here, and it is the White City. So there's a keep right next to us. Oh, no, it's not. There we go. Draconum is going to be the 9 fire attack, fire and physical resistance with 7 armor. The keep is going to go face down. And then the White City at level 10 is going to be 2 grey enemies and 3 white enemies. So 2 grey and 3 white. And all of these will have armor +1. So we will put this here. Okay, and then that there. And we are left with these 4 in hand, and I think I'll keep these in hand here. So yeah, let's end our turn there. This gets re-rolled. It's a white. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and we draw up to our hand limit of 6, 5, and 6, and we get swiftness and dodge and weave. And I think first of all, let's reveal what's in the red city. So we have a summoner with 3 physical armor or physical resistance and 3 armor, 5 physical attack with poison and 5 armor, 4 cold fire attack, arcane immune, 4 armor, but he's elusive, so 8 if we don't block it, and then 6 physical attack, 4 divide with 6 armor. So all physical attack is going to be brutal in there, which is fine. So that's our turn done. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a white, they get 3 more, so 1, 2, and 3. They're really burning through their deck here. I think we probably want to try and go into this keep, so we'll use our motivation for a green token, and we'll get 2 more cards, so 1 and 2, and we get determination and flame wall. I think I will use probably swiftness for a move of 2, and then we need 2 cards sideways here. Let's play rage sideways for a move of 3, and then we can play probably determination, I guess, sideways for a move of 4, which is enough to get us into the keep. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll lose 1 reputation, and we reveal this keep. So it is 6 physical attack with 5 armor. So how do we want to block this guy? We could use we could play dodge and weave, which will reduce his attack by 2. Although if we use the white in the source, it will reduce it down to yeah, let's use the white in the source to reduce it down to 2. So he's doing 2 points of physical attack, which we can assign to the guardian golems. They're physically resistant. Because we don't take a wound, we gain attack 2 in the attack phase, and so we need 3 more attack, which we can get using our northern monks. So we moved in with swiftness and 2 cards sideways, played dodge and weave with the white from the source, reduced his attack to 2. We assigned that to the guardian golems who are physically resistant. We got 2 attack from dodge and weave, and we needed 3 more, which we got from the northern monks there. So that is enough to take him out. We didn't even use our green there. We could play will focus for a green to our inventory. And I actually forgot, because we ended our turn on a red crystal mine, we should have got a red crystal into our inventory as well. So yeah, that was all. And we're left with these 3 in hand. So yeah, we'll leave it there. We're getting 4 fame for that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He goes away. We get 1 shield token on the keep. And then the green we didn't use. This gets re-rolled, and it's a green. And we also reveal what is in the white city there. So let's do that. And we have, okay, so 4 cold fire attack, poison, brutal, physical resistance with 8 armor. 5 physical attack, all 3 resistances, 4 divide, 7 armor, 8 fire attack, cumbersome, doubly 4 divide, 7 armor, 4 physical attack with swiftness and 4 armor, and then 5 physical attack, elusive on 4 divide, 3 and 6 armor, and all those armors are going to be increased by 1 because they're in the white city. Okay, so that is all for our turn. We have 3 in hand, and we can draw up to our hand limit of, we now have 2 keeps, so we have 8, so we need another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we get mana draw, amulet of the sun, stamina, swiftness, and rage. Dummy player then goes 1, 2, and 3. They're going to declare end of round on the next turn back to us. And I think here we probably want to go over and try and take out this Draconum here. So we can use, let's play Amulet of the Sun. So we gain a gold mana token, and we can use gold mana. And so let's play stamina with a gold from the source for a move of 4, along with swiftness, which gives us a move of 6. So we move 3 there, 3 there because it's night and that's a desert. So that's a total move of 6. We can engage this guy in combat. Let's play Chilling Stare with the gold. So chosen enemy does not attack this turn. And then we can use our catapults for siege attack of 3, our guardian golems for an attack of 2. That's a total attack of 5. And then let's use rage for an attack of 2, total attack of 7, and 1 card sideways. I guess we can use Mana Bolt sideways for an attack of 8. So that is enough to take him out. So just to recap, we played Amulet of the Sun and got a gold. We can use gold. We'd use the gold from the source for a move of 4 with stamina, swiftness for a move of 2. That's a total move of 6 to get us over next to the Draconum. We use the gold with Chilling Stare for target enemy does not attack this turn. And then we played Rage for an attack of 2, Mana Bolt sideways for an attack of 3, Catapults for an attack of 3, that's 6, 7, 8. So a total physical attack of 8, which is enough to take him out. And we get +2 reputation and +8 fame. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So just short of leveling up again. Okay, so yeah, that is all for our turn. These are going away and this gets re-rolled. It's a white and these get discarded and we draw up to our hand limit. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we can shuffle our discard pile and get 1 more from it for Long Night. So we get one more. So 3, put 3 back in and we get 1 more, and it is Heroic Tale. Dummy player declares end of round. Back to us. I think I guess we'd move 2. And yeah, we'll move 2 and improvisation, discarding Flame Wall, I think. So that will be a total move of 5, which will get us back onto, I mean, we could potentially go for, we don't really have the, we could go for these 2 orcs here, but that just gives us even more crystals. So why don't we, it would allow us to level up though, which would give us another boost in armor. No, let's go with this. So we'll move 2 and 3 from improvisation, discarding Flame Wave. So that's a total move of 5, which gets us back onto the crystal mine and next to our keep. I think we will use, we can take a white from the source with mana draw and then use a green, change it to blue. And we'll use the blue with Crystal Joy. We get 2 blue tokens. We'll use one of those with Crystal Joy, gain a crystal of any basic color to our inventory. So we have 3 green. So let's take a white into our inventory. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we will get a red for ending on this crystal mine. So we'll end our turn there. Unfortunately, we can't use Heroic Tale. So these are going to get re-rolled anyway for the end of the round. And yeah, this is all getting discarded. The other 2 that we would have been able to draw were Determination and Tranquility. Long Night goes away. We are re-rolling the source. So we get a green, white and blue. The unit offer is getting refreshed, and the new elite unit that we get is Amatep Freezers, and then the next regular is Thugs, and the elite is Fire Golems. They are going to take Ambush into their deck. We replaced Blood Ritual for the Monastery on the board with Intimidate. I didn't refresh the advanced action on the last turn, so the new one should be Blood Rage. They're going to take Steady Tempo into their deck, these advance, and the new one is Maximal Effect, and they're going to get a blue into their inventory for space bending. The spells advance, and the new one we get is Fireball, Firestorm. Okay, and then we can renew all of our skills and our units, and we then shuffle up and go on to the next round. Okay, so one thing I forgot to do was take a red for ending on this crystal mine here. So we get that, and then we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 for our keeps, so 7 and 8. And we get Tranquility, Crystal Joy, Heroic Tale, Rage, Stamina, Mana Draw, Flame Wall, and Determination. And for tactics here, I think I'm going to take Early Bird, just to have, just so we can go first. So we'll go first. And I think for here, I'm going to use Crystal Joy with the blue from the source, and I will get a blue into our inventory. And then I think I probably want to discard Heroic Tale, and probably, yeah, we'll keep the rest in hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this gets re-rolled, and it's a green. We'll draw 2 more, and we get Dodge and Weave and Rage. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a white, they get 3 more, so 1, 2, and 3. Back to us, and I think here we can probably try and go for this. So let's use our motivation for a green mana token, and 2 cards. On the 2 cards we get our Chilling Stare and March, and then we can use that green token with Tranquility to draw 2 more. And we get Threaten and Promise, so really not helpful. Could have used Mana Bolt there. That would have been really, really helpful. Okay, so let's go for it. We can use Stamina to move in, so that's a move of 2. Gets us into the city. We lose 1 reputation. These are the 4 enemies we need to face. Physical attacks are brutal, so let's move that. And okay, so first of all, let's play Dodge and Weave with a white from the source. Reduce 1 enemy attack by 4. So we're going to reduce his attack by 4. It does work on Arcane Immunity, as far as I know. So he is successfully blocked. And then for these guys, let's use, in the ranged and siege attack phase, we'll use a blue from our inventory for a siege ice attack of 5, which is enough to take him out in the ranged and siege attack phase. And then we can use Chilling Stare with a white from our inventory, I think. Let's use, yeah, we'll use a white from our inventory. So chosen enemy does not attack this turn. So we are going to target him. He's not attacking this turn. And then this guy, we are going to play 2 rages for block 2 each, and use our Guardian Golems for a block of 2. So that's a total block of 6. So he's fully blocked. We didn't take any wounds. So we get attack 2 in the attack phase from Dodge and Weave. So that's an attack of 2 that we already have, and then we can play Determination for an attack of 4, which is enough to take him out, because he's elusive and he was successfully blocked. We can take him out with 4 armor rather than the 8, which we would have to use if we hadn't blocked him. So he's dead, and then we can use Flame Wall with a red from our inventory for a fire attack of 5, and Northern Monks for an ice attack of 4, which is enough to take out these 2. So they're both elemental attacks, which are efficient because this guy's physically resistant. He has no resistances, but if we group them, they will be both, physical attacks will be halved against them, but these are both elemental attacks. So that is a total attack of 9, which is enough to take both of them out. And I think that's all of them dead. So just to recap, we played Stamina to move in, lost a reputation. We used a white from the source for Dodge and Weave to reduce an enemy's attack by 4, so he is successfully blocked. We used a white from our inventory for chosen enemy does not attack this combat, and we targeted this guy. And then we used 2 rages for block 2 each, plus our Guardian Golems for block 2. That's a total block of 6, so he's fully blocked. And then in the ranged and siege attack phase, we used a blue from our inventory to take out this guy. So these guys are, this is blocked, and he's not attacking. We took no wounds, so we got 2 from Dodge and Weave, plus 2 from Determination attack. That's enough to take him out. And then we used our Flame Wall for a fire attack of 5, and our Northern Monks for an ice attack of 4. So they're used, and that is enough to take out both of these guys in the attack phase. So they're dead as well. These are all used. So we can tidy up and take our fame. So all of these are used. White and red, blue. These are getting discarded, and re-roll the white. It's a gold. These go away. Rages are also going. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get 4 shield tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these are going to be 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 4 is 12, plus 5 is 17 fame. So we are on 47, 57, 67, 64. So we level up twice. So we'll get 1 command token. That's been used. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So we'll get a skill. Our choices are so ice attack or access to mana. So the top one is freezing power, siege attack 1, or ice siege attack 1, and then the bottom one is we can flip it for a blue crystal to our inventory and a red mana token. And I think I will take probably having access to the mana at the moment is quite appealing. Common skill is going to be green and white mana, although I would be tempted to take this skill from Norawas, which is leadership. So it adds +3 to a unit's block, +2 to its attack, or +1 to its ranged, not siege attack once a turn. That's quite appealing, but I think I'm going to probably want to take maximal effect here from the advanced action offer. So I will take the skill from Norawas. Given we have some pretty good units here, and we can pick up the Amatep freezers as well, I think I'm actually going to take I'm probably going to take the common skill, the leadership one here. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So we will take Rush of Adrenaline. These advance, and the new one we get is Explosive Bolt. So that's everything. We have 4 left in hand. We are drawing up to our hand limit of 6 + 2 is 8. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we get Mana Storm, Improvisation, Mana Bolt, and Rush of Adrenaline. Dummy player then, they go 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue, they get 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Back to us. And I think here we can probably go for the Amatep freezers. The artifact is going to cost 12. So we would need, if we wanted the Amatep freezers and an artifact, we would need 20 influence. And I don't see us getting there. I mean, we could go with Promise for influence of 4. Threaten for influence 5. That would be 9. And then maybe another 5 from Improvisation. That would be 14. 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, see, we're short. If we had our other influence card, so maybe we just do this. We'll go with Promise for influence 4. Or actually, we have 4 influence because of our tokens. So hold on. 4 + 4 is 8. Plus 5 is 13. Plus another 5 for Improvisation. We could discard Rush of Adrenaline with that. So that would be 5 from Improvisation, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and then I guess these 2 sideways for 20. So yeah, let's do that. So we have 20 influence. That's enough to get an artifact and the Amatep freezers. We are at 0 on the reputation track, so we'll pick up the Amatep freezers and we'll gain 1 artifact. So we have a choice between Circlet of Proficiency, use any non-interactive skill in the common skills offer. As if it was our skill, it is a skill usable. If it is a skill usable each turn, use its effect twice. Or the Book of Wisdom, throw away an action card from your hand, gain an advanced action card from the advanced actions offer to your hand that is the same color as the action you threw away. And then if we break it, we can gain a spell from the spells offer to your hand that is the same color as the action you threw away, and a crystal of that color to your inventory. I think I'm going to probably take Book of Wisdom here. Yeah, let's go with that. And then, yeah, that is all for that. So we have Mana Storm here. We can choose a mana die. I mean, there's only a green one in the source, so yeah, maybe we'll wait until the next turn to use that. So clear up this. Red gold gets re-rolled. It's a black, and we are discarding these and drawing up to our hand limit. So we have 2, and we have a hand limit of 8. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we get stamina, swiftness, will focus, amulet of the sun, march, Book of Wisdom. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue. They get 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Back to us. Okay, so let's, I think we'll use Flight to move to the red crystal mine for free. And then we can discard Stamina, probably March as well. Let's discard Amulet of the Sun. Maybe Swiftness. I don't anticipate moving too much at the moment. We'll camp out on the red crystal mine. I'm hoping this is a red card so we can use Book of Wisdom here. We could always go for the 2 orcs there, but I think in the ruins. But I think no. Let's camp out here on the crystal mine. So we can also probably we'll just we'll hold on to Amulet of the Sun. We may as well, I think, and then we'll leave it there. So discard those. Dummy player is going to go. We'll draw 1 more, and it is Swiftness. So 1, 2, and 3. They are going to declare end of round next turn. Back to us. I think here let's play Amulet of the Sun to gain a gold mana token, which we will use with mana draw. And sorry, we should have got a red for ending on the crystal mine. So that is going into our inventory. We'll use the gold with mana draw. Take a mana die from the source and set it to any color except gold. So we will set it to, let's go with, I guess we can go with blue. We'll take 2 blue crystals, and we will use, we won't actually use them, but that won't get re-rolled on the next turn, and then we can use it with Mana Storm. So let's do that. So that goes back. We'll end our turn. This goes away, and the dummy player declares end of round, and we are going to play Mana Storm with the blue from the source. We'll get a blue into our inventory, and that gets re-rolled, and it's a black. And then there's not really anything else we can do. We're full up on green crystals, so we can't use will focus for that. And I don't want the cure spell, so I don't want to break Book of Wisdom. And we have no red cards, and all the cards in. I mean, we could take Explosive Bolt, but no. Let's leave it. This gets discarded. We re-roll the source, and it is gold, red, red. And we ended on a crystal mine, so we should get a red as well into our inventory. Intimidate is getting replaced with Peaceful Moment. The unit offer is also getting refreshed. So the new elite units are going to be first the Fire Mages. The next regular unit is going to be Scouts, and then the second elite is the Ice Mages. Okay. The dummy player is going to take Blood Rage into their deck. These advance, and the new advanced action is going to be Into the Heat. Ooh, that would have been nice to have. They're going to get a red into their inventory for Demolish, Disintegrate. The spells advance, and the new one we get is Meditation Trance, so not great. We can renew our skills, ready our units, and then we can go and shuffle up for the next round. Okay, so we'll draw up to our hand limit of 6 plus 2 because we're adjacent to our city and our keep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. and we get Amulet of the Sun, Will Focus, Mana Bolt, Mana Thunderbolt, Swiftness, Book of Wisdom, Flame Wall, Rage, and Rage. Okay, so tactics, I think I'm probably going to go for Mana Search here. It will allow us to go first, and it will also give us a bit of flexibility with the dice in the source. So we'll go first, and I think for the first I'm going to use Flight and move adjacent to, or onto our keep, sorry, for free, and then we have the white enemy there. Let's use Mana Search to re-roll the gold and the red, and it's white and green. Okay, and then I'm kind of pretty tempted here actually to go for Cure Disease using our Book of Wisdom here. The stronger effect is all enemies blocked during the block phase get their armor reduced to 1. So if we can get mana draw into our hand, then we can get access to black tokens, which would be very good for that. So yeah, I don't know if I want to give away Will Focus for that. So maybe we're gonna have to discard something now. So let's discard probably the 2 Rages. Yeah, we'll do that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll draw another 2. Although if we give away, maybe instead we'll give away 1 Swiftness and 1 Rage and keep 1 Rage in hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we get Tranquility and Dodge and Weave. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue, they get 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Back to us. And I think here, let's use Tranquility with the green from the source. Well, before we do that, we can re-roll maybe the red and see what we get with Mana Search. And it's going to be a green. So let's use a green from the source to draw 2 cards. And we get March and Improvisation. And I think I'm going to break the Book of Wisdom here. Throw away an action card from your hand, gain a spell from the spells offered to your hand that is the same color as the action you threw away, and a crystal of that color to your inventory. So we'll break the Book of Wisdom, throw away March. We will take Cure Disease into our hand. We can't gain any more green crystals to our inventory. So we are left with these in hand. And I think, sorry, we should refresh the spell offer, and it is Mistform, Veil of Mist. Fine. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I think here, I think I'm going to have to discard Rage and probably Improvisation and try and get moving through our deck here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll draw another 2. This gets re-rolled. It's a white. And then, yeah, we'll draw 2 more. And we get Threaten and Rush of Adrenaline. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a white, they get 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. We should get rid of that. I think we will give it 1 more turn and discard probably Rush of Adrenaline and Threaten. So we'll discard those 2. And yeah, we'll keep these here. Draw another 2, and we get Crystal Joy and Heroic Tale. So 1, 2, and 3. It's a green, they get 1 more. I think I'm going to discard Heroic Tale, and let's use Crystal Joy with a white to get a white into our inventory. Discard Heroic Tale, probably keep these and re-roll this. Should I have used... yeah, let's do that. So it's a gold. These get discarded. We get 2 more. So 1 is Chilling Stare and 2 is Stamina. Dummy player goes 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue, so they get 3 more. 1, 2, 3. We have to go. We're going to have to do this. Let's re-roll the gold in the source first. Yeah. So that's a blue. And I think we are going to use our motivation for a green to invent our green token, gain 2 cards, and we get swiftness and mana draw. So now, do we want to go in now? Okay, so I think we're going to play stamina to move 2 into the city. That loses us a reputation. These are the 5 enemies we're going to face. So we'll bring them down here. We do have this green token. So let's see here. We can, first of all, let's use mana draw. With a white from the source, we can take the blue and set it to black, and that will give us 2 black tokens. So we have 2 to use. And then let's use Cure Disease. So all enemies blocked this with one of the blacks, sorry, and the green that we got from Motivation. All enemies block this block phase get their armor reduced to 1. So we have that. And then let's use, I think we'll use a blue from our inventory with the catapults for a siege ice attack of 5, which is enough to take him out. He has 4 armor plus 1 for being in the White City. So siege ice attack 5 is enough to take him out. And then we would use dodge and weave with a white from our inventory, reduce 1 enemy attack by 4. So we are going to reduce his attack by 4. That counts as a successful block. His armor is now reduced to 1. And then we can use, let's see, so we have these 3 left. We are going to use Flame Wall, Flame Wave with a red from our inventory and the other black token that we got for a fire block of 7. That's increased by 2. So we should have done this at the start. It's increased by 2 for each enemy token we are facing. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's going to be a fire block of 17, which is enough inefficient block to block this cumbersome enemy. So he's doing 8 fire attack. We would need ice or cold fire block to block him efficiently. Fire block is inefficient, so it's halved. So we have just enough to block him fully. So his armor is also reduced to 1. We are going to use our Northern Monks for a block of 3, and our probably our Guardian Golems for a block of 2. So that's a total block of 5, which is enough to block this guy. His armor is also reduced to 1. And then this guy, we are going to use Chilling Stare with a white from our inventory. He is not going to attack this combat. I mean, we could actually block him using our Amatep freezers, and then his armor will be reduced to 1 as well. So he's successfully blocked. We'll keep this in hand, and then we can use, all of these have 1 armor now. So those 2 have physical resistance. They 1 armor each, and then these 2 are also 1 armor but no physical resistance. So we can use probably, I mean, we could use Will Focus here with a green from our inventory to power that for a ranged attack of 6, which is enough to take out. So they have, we'll need 4 points of efficient attack to take them out. So that's them taken out. And then both of these would share physical resistance, so we can't do that. Well, we could group one of these in there. So yeah, they all have 1 armor each. They all, physical attacks against all of them are inefficient. So our 6 physical attack is enough to take all 3 of those out. And then we need 1 more attack to take this guy out. And we'll just play Amulet of the Sun sideways for 1 attack, which is enough to take him out. Okay, so yeah, that's let's recap. We played stamina to move in. We lost a reputation. We used a white from the source with mana draw to get 2 black tokens. We used 1 green that we got from motivation plus 1 of the blacks to play disease. All enemies blocked during the block phase get their armor reduced to 1. We used a red from our inventory plus the other black for a fire block of 7 plus 2 for each enemy we are facing, which was 5. So total fire block of 17. We used a blue from our inventory for siege ice attack of 5, which took out this guy in the ranged and siege attack phase. We blocked this guy with our flame wave. This guy using dodge and weave, using a white from our inventory. He was blocked fully. We also had an attack 2 from dodge and weave, by the way. This guy was blocked using the Northern Monks and the Guardian Golems. So his armor is reduced to 1, his armor is reduced to 1, his armor is reduced to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the other guy? Am I missing one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, here. So blocked, 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 and this guy was also blocked using the Amatep Freezer, so his armor is also reduced to 1. And yeah, then we also could have taken him out in the Rage and Siege attack phase, but yeah, so they're all down to 1 armor from disease. And then we grouped these two and this guy for to use Will Focus with a green from our inventory, which got us ranged attack of 6, so that's physical attack of 6. Physical attack is inefficient against this group of enemies. They all have 1 armor, so we need 2 physical attack for each of them. So that is enough to take all 3 of those out. And then this guy with 1 armor, no physical resistance, was killed with Amulet of the Sun played sideways for 1. So yeah, that is all of them dead. And we can clear up and take our fame. So blue, all these crystals will go away. Red, 2 black and a green. And then we are not re-rolling the black, we re-roll the white, and it's a red. These are getting discarded, and we used all of our units there. So yeah, that is fine. We get 3 plus 7 is 10, plus 8 is 18, plus 8 is 26, plus 3 is 29. So we go from 64, 74, 84, 93. So we do level up once, we get 1 more command token. So that goes there. These are over there, we get 5 shield tokens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we are drawing up to our hand limit. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So our hand limit's 9 because we're in a city, and we have Mana Storm, March, Stamina, Determination, and Promise. The dummy player doesn't go again. Do we want to try and recruit here? We could actually do this, I think. So we could go with Promise. This would get us a level 3 unit. Or we could try and take out that Fire Mage. Or sorry, the Draconum. I don't know if it's a Fire Mage or not. Let's see. And I think we will actually do that. So let's engage him in combat, because he is adjacent, and we can play Chilling Stare with a white from our inventory. Chosen enemy does not attack this combat. So he's not going to attack. We can use Mana Bolt with a blue and a black from the source. And then we can pay a red to get Cold Fire attack of 10. That is enough to take him out. Could we do that more efficiently? We could get a Cold Fire attack of 7 if we didn't use the black in the source. So yeah, let's do that. So Cold Fire attack of 7 is enough to take him out. He wasn't attacking because of Chilling Stare. And then we can use a mana die from the source. We'll take a red, and we will get a red token into our inventory. And I think that is probably all we will do. So yeah, that goes away. It's green. These are getting discarded. Red and blue, white. These get discarded as well. We are getting +2 reputation and +8 fame. So we go from 93 up to 101. So we do level up again. We get a choice of skill, and they are a crystal or a either or, really, it doesn't matter. The common skill would have been another crystal one. The advanced action, I guess we can just take Into the Heat. That goes away. And yeah, that is all for this game. We can tidy up and come back for scoring. Okay, so we had three spells, so we get 2 for each of them, that's 6, so we go to 107. Advanced actions, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 113. Our one artifact left, 115. Crystals, we had 4, so that's another 2, that's 117. And then our sites, we had 1 Mage Tower, 1 key, or 2 Mage Towers, so 1 ruins, dungeon, so 2, 4, 6, 8, where was our, there is 10, so yeah, 10 in total there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then no wounds, and 20 for the cities, so we go to 27. And then 15 for all cities, that goes to 42, and then no cards left in the dummy player's deck, and 5 because the end of round wasn't declared, so that goes 147, so total was 167. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. I thought we recruited really well. Dodge and Weave was a standout card for us, I think. It was so powerful, being able to reduce elemental attacks by 4. This spell I'd never really taken. I don't think I'd ever used the stronger effect of this spell before, but it's definitely one I'm going to consider a lot more in the future. I mean, being able to reduce enemies' armor to 1 just by blocking them is incredible. It's almost on a level with Earthquake, so that's another spell I really like. But yeah, this is, it's definitely one to consider, but I guess you have to block with this one, whereas Earthquake, you just get the automatic reduction in armor. So yeah, that's definitely one I'm going to consider a lot more in the future. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you have any thoughts. I think that's going to do it for today. Thanks for joining, and hope you can join again next time.